I'm the best, I'm the best, and I got it, and I got it.
Madden Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Vikings and the Packers under the lights on Sunday night.
The playoffs are back at Lambeau, and the temps, well, they're where you would expect them in the frigid range. Just how the Cheeseheads like it here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Ahead will decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game, as we've got a great one in store between the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers. Hello, everyone. As the postseason continues here on EA Sports, we're pleased to bring it to you. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And who has the edge here? You got one side that had some extra rest, but another comes in off a win last week in the wild card round.
And it's funny, depending on which team you are, you say that that's an advantage. You'll take the rest, you'll take the week off, get your guys...
Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Veteran Green Bay quarterback Aaron Rodgers ready to go for drive number one along with the rest of this Packer offense. Right to the air is Rodgers. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A good start. One play, 10 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 47. Going jet sweep, here's Campbell. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here.
Well, I sure wouldn't be surprised if we see more of this as this game goes on, because we know they like to use their wideouts either on quick throws or on jet sweeps like what we just saw there. And to say that that one worked well, partner, that's stating the obvious.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Campbell. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 25-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
So excellent starting position here for the Vikings. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Again, it's Cook. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now back to throw. He's got Smith here. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Just one catch for him last week in the wild card win, but getting involved early here and picks up the first.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. On the jet sweep, here comes Jefferson.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They run the counter with Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. There's a quick throw right side, and it's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. And a call out a loss of a yard there. And that's going to bring up the 4th down.
Joseph's got it.
And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. A lot of energy in this building tonight, but the opening drive produces 3, maybe quiets them just a bit, at least momentarily.
Just a little, right? That's all you're asking for, right? Things just getting started. You know they haven't taken the momentum totally here, but at the same time, they like what they've done here in the early going.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Packers offense here coming back out for their 2nd drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Rodgers now to throw.
That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away.
And it's fielded at the 34. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. And for them, maybe a little carryover from last week's game. They got the win on the road in the wild card round, on the road here again in the divisional round, but they're hanging tough.
Hey, cue a little music, right? Well, on the road again. I mean, this has been kind of the mantra they're under right now, and they can't change it. The season dictated what would happen with them, right? They had to go on the road for their first round for the playoff. They're on the road again, and sometimes teams get really comfortable with that. Not only the idea of going on the road and shocking the world, but just, hey, it's just us. We don't have to worry about outside distractions. It's just us. Let's go play.
It becomes that us against the world mentality, doesn't it?
And while it may be overplayed, you know, in the media, it's real when it comes time to play ball.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. In the wild card win last week, he had just 2 catches, and now he's got his first one here from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Vikings with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Back to throw.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 17-yard line. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Darius Slayton from 17 yards out. And the Vikings are able to strike for 6. Joseph connects on the extra point. And the lead grows to 10-0. That time a 6-play drive. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. Taking it about the 1. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Packers ready to take over offensively. And you work so hard during the regular season to earn that bye to go to the divisional round fresh. Well, maybe they're too fresh because they've come out here pretty flat.
And how many times have we seen it? And let's go to other sports now. Let's go to basketball, baseball, those ones where the playoffs are a series. And you see teams who were playing before versus the team that had the bye, and they take them on. And how often does that team that had been playing before win game 1? Right. Almost always, right? Feels that way anyway. When it's a one-shot deal like the NFL, that's critical. Because now you come in and you get the momentum, you can take them out in that one game, and it's over. And those other ones, that team at home usually gets a chance to recover, and they're usually the better team.
Well, they better hold that momentum on the other side quickly, or this might be their last game. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And again, it's Rodgers. They're going for Lazard, but this is intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Left side, Cook. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
And the Vikings are going to have it 1st and goal as they'll take this down to about the 3. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Cook fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Dalvin Cook, so good in the open field, but he's equally good down here near the goal line. He can find those seams and just push his way through. So he might get another chance or 2 to punch this one in.
And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Vikings are able to strike for 6. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Joseph connects on the extra point. And that makes our score 17-0. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Green Bay's offense ready to go again. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. You don't see that a ton, do you? With the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle, and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And right side, they're going to go option here. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Martin, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Might want to remember that 3rd down play, 37 yards. Dillon now on 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Campbell making the catch. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Now a first carry for their fullback. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Now it's Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Robert Tonyan from 6 yards away. And the Packers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And it was Robert Tonyan capping it all off on the touchdown grab. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. The 40, the 20, and he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Minnesota.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach, his head coach, to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times where they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, and if you do, you're taking on some responsibility, but he was happy to do so there.
Joseph connects on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Rodgers now on first down. Looking for Campbell downfield. And this is taken in at the 5.
And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line.
It's a big play there for Green Bay.
55 yards.
This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a 1st and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly.
And he's got his man. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's Allen Lazard. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Packers get a late score here, the final minute of the first half.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Vikings going to take over now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They run it again with Cook. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
So, Charles, you look at this offense, you think about it, you got a rookie quarterback at the helm. You're in the divisional round of the playoffs here. That head of his just has to be spinning, doesn't it?
Well, normally you'd have to say yes, but I do think that the way things went last week, how he played in the wild card win, how sensational he was, that'll stop his head from spinning. And now he's in a situation that's getting towards uncharted territory because you've got Joe Flacco, Mark Sanchez, the only 2 rookies doing 2 playoff games in 1 year. He's trying to join that company, but it's not going to be easy to get it done.
Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. And the Vikings set to go on offense to begin the 3rd quarter. And they've been the better of the 2 teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium, but you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in. Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete.
So no problems moving the ball in the first half, but they'll likely come up empty here on drive 1 of quarter 3.
And it was so important for the defense to get that stop because what we witnessed in the first half was them getting run over. And they needed the confidence, and they needed to get off the field so they felt good going forward in this game.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and it'll be Packer football here. First down at 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half.
And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out, and now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for the second half.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And some nifty running there. Ultimately, it doesn't get him a whole lot, but it does take him to the 45. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Rodgers to throw. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And he's going to have the Packers first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. On play action, it's Rodgers. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Rodgers. And Walker has it.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. To throw, it's Rodgers. Got an open man, that's Campbell. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. From the 31, Rodgers. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 14. Give them 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. And it's a Packers touchdown. Allen Lazard, his second touchdown of the night.
And the Packers have got it back to within a score.
Extra point right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And the result, a Green Bay score.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10.
On play action, they'll throw.
And that's going to be caught downfield by Slayton.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Running off tackle with Cook. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Let's go now. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 42. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. He'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Second and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup.
They'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. Up the middle, it's Cook. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Adrian Amos with a pick.
And the Packers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Throwing now is Rodgers. Catch made here by Campbell.
He'll get it inside the 20.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like 2 excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
For these Packers and these Packer fans really thrive with the cold temperatures here at Lambeau, and their guys have the lead here with a 1st and 10.
Now Rodgers.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
A give to the fullback on the dive. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. Back now at Lambeau. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these 2 teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. The Packers on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Rodgers now to throw.
And he's got his man. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's Allen Lazard.
4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers.
And the Packers have taken a 4th quarter lead. Well, quite the comeback here. They have erased that deficit, pushed themselves out in front now here in this 4th quarter.
This game's kind of fun the horse race, hasn't it, partner? Because, yeah, the other guys run out to their big lead, but then slowly and surely, they've been creeping up and closing that gap. Now they've stuck ahead in front here late in the game. The finish line's not far away. They need their defense to finish this thing off.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
And the Vikings now heading onto the field. Right now, Charles, this is the drive of the season. You're on the road here in the playoffs. It's put up or shut up. They need points.
This is where you have to come together as a team, as you just noted, on the road. So that means they've carried that mentality with them throughout. Hey, we've got to go on the road. We've got to rely on ourselves, right? Focus, yet still find the fun in it. How great is this, guys? Look at the spot we're in right now. And then go to your top players, call the plays that they run best.
Yeah, sort of controlling their own destiny, but this place has been loud. Not going to be easy. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Adrian Amos up to make the tackle.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 8. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Tariq Carpenter. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Rodgers' throw taken in by Watkins here. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
And some space here. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down. An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook. And I think it's a lot because of the receivers that are being developed nowadays. These guys look like running backs even though they're playing out on the perimeter.
And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Throwing is Rodgers. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Rodgers going to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This will get the lead up to 7. And his kick is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. Well, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. And this is a unit that needs to get in gear if they want to play for a conference championship next weekend. Down 7 here in the 4th, and a very critical drive upcoming. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Devontae Wyatt in there to bury him for a loss of 11. On 2nd down, Cook. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll throw this one away, but I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. We saw it too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Looking to throw. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted.
Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the Pack up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. On the give, this is their fullback. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. From midfield, here's Rodgers.
The throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 14 yards, good for a Packer 1st down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down. And now a carry here for the fullback. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense, as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. We're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And they take a knee. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.